Hello YouTube fans, this is going to be a really lazy, very quick video. Well, maybe not quick, it's going to be slow and ranty and unedited, or very lazily edited and not very clever. And I want to talk about the iPhone. I was going to get this video out a lot earlier than I did, like usual, but I didn't film it, which makes sense. It's still barely topical, but it could have come out about 2 weeks ago and it would have been a bit cooler. But anyway, everyone should probably know about the iPhone and its issues. So I'll go on. I'll preface this video by saying that I'm not really a big iPhone fan or Apple fan. I don't really like their business practices, and I've kind of bitched and moaned about them, so it's kind of fair to say that I'm not a fanboy and I am a little bit biased. On the other hand, I do kind of think that iPhones, the early ones, were really good. Actually, in many ways, they made some really good design choices, and in some ways, they probably revolutionized the smartphone world. They actually made some brilliant design decisions early on, and they weren't overpriced at the time, not in comparison to the other products out there, but things have kind of changed since then. So now we come to Apple's latest phone, the iPhone 7, and this should kind of explain why I'm talking about a smartphone on a hi-fi audio channel, turntable channel. The rumour that the iPhone won't be having its headphone mini jack in the top has been confirmed. Considering people have got them now, it's been long confirmed they're actually out, and that's why I'm kind of late to this video. Yeah, the new iPhone won't include a headphone jack. You'll have to adopt either wireless Bluetooth headphones, or you'll have to use a Lightning connector, Apple's kind of proprietary version of USB. So why have Apple gone down this route? Well, before you kind of jump in going, the jack plug has been fine for 60 years, it's done everything we needed, we don't need to do anything else, it's been perfect with my £7 million Sennheiser whatever headphones, those ones that are 40 grand or whatever. There are other angles to it. I think it is a little bit more interesting. Is audio being recorded? Audio is being recorded, cool. So why might Apple be doing this? What are their justifications, or what are maybe their reasons? The first one that they have touted a bit is the waterproofing. One reason that they might have removed the jack is Apple have been trying to waterproof their products to a really good standard for a while now, and they've lagged behind other companies like Samsung and Sony and whatever, who've been doing it a lot better. The thing is, unless Apple put out an amazing IP rating, like IP, I think 58, which allows you to put your phone underwater, like under 1.5 meters of water for like half an hour, and it won't break. Don't commit to that. Don't start putting your water under the tap. You have water under the tap. Don't start putting your phones under the tap. Unless they do something like that, then is it going to really impress consumers? And even if they do that, will anyone really care? I mean, the thing is, again, other smartphone companies have managed to pull off these IP ratings without getting rid of the headphone jack, so yeah, it's kind of a moot point anyway. I think the other reason that Apple want to do this is they want to be at the forefront again. They've lagged behind in so many ways. They want to, I think, appear revolutionary. And what better way to do that is to get rid of the old, get rid of something of the past, such as the headphone jack and age-old wired technology. You don't need cables. You want science. You want new, high-tech, minimalist equipment that's what could be more sleek and modern than that, and clean. You know, the whole iPod, the old Apple aesthetic of clean lines and no cables. Don't want to be ahead of the tech trend, I guess, which flows nicely onto number 3. Apple wants users to buy their lucrative and expensive peripherals. They want to make more money. Again, what a better way to do that than force you to buy their headphones, their Apple headphones, and their Beats headphones, which I think are now an Apple product. I mean, a skeptic I might be, but this has always been Apple's game. Make a load of money out of stuff that doesn't cost them very much to produce. And they enforce you using their proprietary designs, which means you've got to shell out a hell of a lot of money more money than you otherwise would have to, and you'd have to buy new stuff because the old stuff potentially won't work. I think the thing that would really irritate me here is that it doesn't just stop at headphones. If, say, you want to use your headphones and charge your phone, say if you're watching film or gaming on your phone, which is something a lot of people do these days, you've got to get an extra adapter, because you can't, if you're using wired lightning headphones, you can't plug them in and plug your charger at the same time. You need to get this extra adapter, which costs, I think it's $40 in the States, so I'm guessing like £20 or £30 in the UK, which is quite a lot of money for an adapter. It's either incredibly short-sighted by Apple or it's a little bit cynical. But actually it gets a bit more interesting when you actually talk about headphones. Like, it's not that simple. It's not just all bad in that sense. Okay, so wireless headphones. Okay, wireless headphones. They don't sound as good as your wired compadres, do they? Or do they actually? Like 2 or 3 years ago, I would have probably, without any hesitation, declared that wireless headphones nowhere near as good as wired headphones. Like, they're much better. Wired headphones being much better. Beyond anything but casual listening. But these days, actually, Bluetooth and whatever proprietary wireless systems different companies are using have developed so far to the point that I think for most ears, like if you've got good headphones and high quality audio, most of us probably won't hear it, especially if you're just like commuting or something or listening to your iPhone. It's not like you sat there with £1,000 pair of headphones. I wouldn't think listening to an LP, well, obviously not an LP, listening to a really high quality audio file in your house, is it? But anyway, this is a multifaceted debate. I don't know about you, but I typically don't use like lossless music on my phone. Not entirely. Like, rarely do I stuck up on FLAC files just because they're so big. I know we do now have pretty substantial amounts of space on our phones. Like, you can get an SD card that runs up into the X amount of gigabytes. But lossless music takes up a lot of space, and to actually buy those files, if that's your thing, they're really expensive and they're just a pain in the arse to get hold of. I doubt many other users are. There'll be the exceptions, but most of us aren't. But even if you were the DAC or the digital analog converter that's built into your phone, into, say, non-iPhone 7s, isn't going to be of the appropriate quality to actually output that quality of music in any substantial way. It's not the right wording, is it? It's not going to be good enough quality to take advantage of those files anyway. So it's kind of a moot point. Even if there was some minor degradation in a wireless headphone signal, you're probably not in the right circumstances to notice it anyway. Another point, actually, Apple phones for the last few years have had pretty shit DACs in. Like, they're, again, lagging behind other companies, so they've just thought, let's ditch it, let's get rid of it. We're not doing it as well as other companies, so we'll just do something completely different. Why bother giving anyone an opportunity to compare these two things when we'll just, fly out there, do something different. So the alternative is so-called digital headphones. And what is meant by that is it's headphones with their own built-in DAC and their own built-in amplifier. You can't get headphones that are digital. They're an analog medium because they create sound, and the world is analog, I guess. This actually means that the quality of the audio that can come through them can actually be like significantly better than that which is in your phone. I mean, high-end audio companies who are making headphones, they're obviously really specialised in audio, and they want to impress you and they want you to get the best sound by putting in the best quality amplifier and DAC that they can do in their headphones. So it's actually an opportunity to improve the sound quality in headphones to some degree. But to go back to a previous point, you're probably not listening to sound files that are high enough quality to take advantage of it anyway, so maybe that's just a moot point. Kind of doesn't matter really at the end of the day, does it? On the other hand though, while that might be a saving grace of digital headphones, The one thing that'll always annoy me is that you're gonna need to charge them. I don't need one more device to have to charge. Charging my phone and like a battery pack or whatever, if I do that, it's already enough. I don't need to have to charge my headphones up. Like, if I forget to do that, I'll then go out and not be able to listen to my music because I forgot to charge it up. Or I have to plug it into my phone, which might power it, and then it'll just kill my phone's battery even quicker than it already would have. Not ideal in that sense. It might not bother everyone, but it's something I'm not interested in. Obviously as well, these headphones are going to cost a hell of a lot more to put all this new technology in and to use Apple's kind of proprietary USB system. Apple are probably going to take a cut, maybe. They might be encouraging brands to do it, I don't know. But certainly to get, obviously wireless headphones are going to be more expensive, but to get even wired lightning connector headphones, you're going to pay a bit more for them. It's part of the deal. Apple. So is this a big flop for Apple? Have they made a terrible mistake? I don't know. I have heard people saying, I'm not buying an Apple this time. I actually like my headphones. I like using my old headphones that I already own. I don't want to use the stupid adapter. They do come with a really ridiculous adapter, but there's another thing to just lose. Great. Apple fans will often stick with Apple anyway because they're quite a devout followers of the cult of Apple, and fair enough. Doesn't affect me. I don't care. It might just be a thing that if they stick with it, then other brands might adopt it. I hope not, because I'd hate to see Apple win, and I know that's a bit childish. But there we go. That's my take on the whole Apple debacle. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? Yeah. If you want to see more videos that are better written than this and better edited, click up here to see a video about something. Click up here to subscribe. If you've gone this far, you are a hero.